Pay attention, Brian. Today we were in Nashville, Tennessee with Harpeth Decks. We're going to put in some Rain Escape, which is a waterproofing system for your deck. See how that goes. The drainage system we're using requires a slope from the house out. In order to provide that, we are cutting a V-notch out of the blocking so that we could kind of slope it. And in hindsight, yes, we could have cut all the blocking integers shorter as we went with the slope. But where were you? You weren't here. This is what I would call a catch basin. It's not. Or a funnel. What do they call this thing?
Downspout.
They're calling it a downspout. This goes at the very end. You see him installing that over there? And there's two options. 16 on center, 12 on center. Today we're doing 12 on center. So we're going to cut the U out of this here with a knife. And I'm only going to, if we're cutting, it's easier to start in the middle. That way we don't overcut. And then we're going to try to follow that little like kind of perforated line as best we can. Are we tacking these down with the hammer?
Yeah, you just got to cock between them.
Cock between them?
Yep.
Little cock, or walk the walk and cock the cock. All right, now let's roll some of them crazy carpets down. Dadgummit's a very southern thing, so.
He said it, and that caught me off guard.
We usually say for f***'s sakes, or.
We're supposed to push this down to where it's on edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is looking a whole lot better.
Yeah, holy.
Hey, I thought you weren't going to tell anybody. I think it just goes like that.
No, it goes up.
It goes up?
Yep.
No way.
According to the instruction. Maybe
That's
it's...
from the downspout side. I think you're upside down.
All right, push it down. Who cares? We're using butyl tape to go over all the membranes after we've already caulked and stapled them, just to hold them down. And it acts as a membrane to lock in the thread of the screw when we put in the decking later, so that moisture doesn't get in through the screw thread. Right about there is a good place?
Yeah.
Yeah? He said yeah. Well, for the record. Let the record show. And then we got to spread it as we go to avoid too many ripples and bumps. Luckily, the tape is a bit grippy, but it all being black, very difficult to actually walk and tape at the same time. I'm sure some people have it figured out. I do not. And then that will create a dry space under the deck, no matter what type of decking we use. So thank you for having us out. Any of the mistakes I did make, you can blame me for. Be doing job sites in 3 months from now saying that time that Gord was here, f***ed everything up. Actually, I also cut some blocking.
That's not the point, Daniel. Stay on target.
Anyways, we're headed to Knoxville.